on the wall of a face you don't recall, from a time you don't remember, in a place you've never been. A pair of eyes, a set of lips. I wonder what she's saying to the man over her shoulder, or while she's holding me, standing on her hips. And now here you are, so many lifetimes on, sitting high upon my shoulder on a summer's day out on the shoreline. And what will your kids think? And what will their kids know? And look at what's become of me, staring deep beneath the snow, peering through a looking glass or a crystal ball. We're only here 200 years. We're only here 200 years. Baby, remember me, and tell them all what you think, and tell them what you felt and what you saw. I tell them all, I tell them all. Peering through a looking glass or a crystal ball. We're only here 200 years. That's nice. Yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Frank, and this guy over here on playing the mandolin is Shandy Lawson, and this guy over here playing the guitar is Muddy Rivers, and we're called The Bargain. And we wrote that song at our kitchen table. This kitchen table belongs to the Powerstation. With Calvin. It's a great one. And we wrote that one with Calvin DeCutlass, who's a great songwriter. Good. This is the 21st century, so we're all in the house, you know, safely quarantined and far, far away from each other and stuff like that. So this is, I think the next two songs are kind of inspired a little bit maybe by the present situation, the pandemic situation, and our isolation. And this is a song called The Best Version of You. What would your mother say if she could see your day-to-day life? Could she look beyond the drugs and say that she was proud you are her child? Is it easy or is it hard to walk down the boulevard feeling like a lost little child? Then you got lost in that record store, breathing mold through clear plastic sleeves and feeling stoned. And looking up from a used vinyl bin to find yourself inside a Bukowski poem. Is it natural or is it faked when you stare into the eyes of fate like you've never felt heartbreak? It's something of a mystery. Things aren't the way that they're supposed to be. This might take time for us to get used to. And looking from the outside in, the glass is dirty, your vision blurry but true. And although the outlook may seem grim, still time remains to create the best version of you. Such a concept as reality. What do you want from me anyway? I can't help you today. And it's something of a mystery. Things aren't the way that they're supposed to be. This might take time for us to get used to. All right. Good deal. That's the best version of you, and we wrote that one too at a table very similar to this, having similar beverages as well. Thanks to Powerstation for having us and for free macaroni, because we rarely get free macaroni, and we're big fans of macaroni, and we're big.
Almost never get.
We almost never, right?
You get almost the same.
Not even like on the regular do we get free macaroni. I talked with the insurance company today, and I had to give her my account number. And she said, "That's a lot of zeros." And I said, "Yeah, that's like my checking account." People who you owe money don't like when you say that kind of stuff. But this is a song called Zeros, and we wrote this one too.
With Calvin.
Oh, that's right, with Calvin DeCutlass. Yep. All right, good deal. Zeros on every line, just like the first time. Starting over again and again, and trying to stay friends with the past in a future tense. I keep looking around like everyone knows me. Right before I put up my defense, it reminds me of you when our past had a future tense. It's been a hard day and a hard day to follow. freedom comes with sorrow, but we'll make it through the present and the past in a future tense. It's a fifth and a fifth after another fifth, after another fifth, after another night alone or together. Still zeros on every line, just like the last time. Starting over again, and trying to make amends with the past in a future tense. It's been a hard day, and a hard day to follow. And freedom comes with sorrow, but we'll make it through the present and the past and the future tense. It's a fifth and a fifth after another fifth, after another fifth, after another night alone. Still zeros on every line, just like the last time. Oh, good. Yeah, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. That's an important safety tip. In with the good air, out with the bad air. Everything's going to be all right. I know things seem grim, but I have a feeling everything's going to be okay. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. There's a good chance I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that everything is going to be okay. This is a song that was written about a day that I spent with the Muse in Beacon, New York. But more importantly than that, it's about Van Morrison. And it's also about Jim Croce and Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys and Eric Clapton. And also my niece Olivia, who I got to see on the day of her birth. And it's also has, there's a little bit of 1984 in there from George Orwell, and a little bit of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. So step with us, won't you, through the looking glass, and come with us to the secret garden. That's okay. That's what happens. See, here at the kitchen table, even if we're at Powerstation, and this is Cheshire, Connecticut, by the way, Powerstation events live, and you can look up Powerstation online, certainly. These folks they DJ'd my stepdaughter's wedding, and they were great, and the DJ's name was Frank even, and that was pretty cool too, and he was a nice fellow. But that's what happens when you're sitting around the kitchen table and things fall off. That's what happens. Upon a hill, looking down on the river and the people on the highway. My heart won't be still from all the exercise, and you're standing here beside me. And you said you never took me for a Van Morrison kind of guy. I didn't know why. 'Cause everybody that I know is stoned right down to their souls, and so am I. In the valley like a laid down Sally and feeling like a birthday. So strange how it goes when all the dominoes fall to make it happen this way. And in the sculptor's secret garden, I thought it was 1984. Like we'd stepped through a mirror, became people we never were. Make a promise that we'll always be honest with ourselves and each other. And if you wanna put time in a bottle, we can have an endless summer. And in the sculptor's secret garden, I thought it was 1984. Like we'd stepped through a mirror, became people we never were. As we sail into the misty, nice. Good enough, yeah. All right. Well, are you guys okay? Is everybody all right?
Does anybody need anything?
Does anyone need anything?
Can we get you anything?
You guys cool? All right, cool. Thanks for tuning in. If in fact you are tuning in, we're here and we're the Bargain. And that guy over there on the mandolin is Shandy Lawson. And this guy over here on the guitar is Muddy Rivers. And my name is Frank Critelli. And we wrote these songs at the kitchen table that looks exactly kind of like this. A little smaller. This is not, well, this is a nice tablecloth. I'm pretty sure my Aunt Mary had this tablecloth. Although it may have been wallpaper. It may have been her wallpaper, and I remember it could have been a couch. In the plastic, though. Because don't spill anything on the couch. This is Italian silk.
Well, this is nice, you know. But this is,
The chandelier's really nice.
we need that.
Oh, totally, we do. If it had a ceiling fan on it, that would be totally good. We need a breeze, too. All right, so as the story goes, in January of 2019, Muddy Rivers showed up at my house with a sandwich, a bottle of whiskey, and a guitar. And this is the song that we wrote on that night, and it's called Seeds. The wind blows, I know where it goes, but I can't say. The secret is too important to give away. And it may grow from seeds that you've planted. and it may grow by accident. And you may not know exactly how it happened, intention or coincidence. The unmoved mover remains unknown to you and I, and best laid plans of mice and men can go awry. And it may grow from seeds that you've planted, and it may grow by accident. And you may not know exactly how it happened, intention or coincidence. And it may grow from seeds that you've planted, or it may grow by accident. And you may not know exactly how it happened, intention or coincidence. How's your finger?
My little hangnail.
Oh no, hangnails suck. Medic, do we have a Band-Aid here at Powerstation in Cheshire, Connecticut? Just a. No, that's cool. We're just teasing. But thank you for being Johnny on the spot, man. You guys are great. What's your name again?
You guys are great.
Nate.
Love you guys.
All right. Cool, man. Good deal. Well, after January 2019, not too long after that, Shandy Lawson showed up. He didn't have a sandwich, but he did have a bottle of whiskey.
I definitely did not have a sandwich. He needed a sandwich.
He drank a bottle of whiskey.
We drank a bottle of whiskey, and Muddy Rivers probably
have
got
had
the
one,
sandwiches that day as well. And we wrote this song. And this is a song about spending time on the West Coast. And the West Coast, as some of you probably know, is much different than the East Coast. It's just a whole different thing. And I don't even know why.
It has beautiful sunsets.
It has beautiful sunsets.
The time's different.
And the time is different. And this is a song called West Coast Time. I want to live nocturnal and see the sunrise with open eyes. Do you know what I mean? I'm on West Coast time. Everyone is asleep, and I'm traveling on the road. It's the road along the coast. These are the things. These are the things that mean most. The sunset's different here. It never quite disappears. Do you know what I mean? I don't get to feel this way so often. I'm clapping for that one. That was nice, fellas. That was nice, fellas. Nice. We have a couple more for you, just so that you know that we're called The Bargain, and this is Powerstation Events Live. And you can look at Powerstation on Facebook or Instagram, I'm sure, or find them on the web. It's an excellent company, and they do live events and things like that. And in the crazy 21st century, where we have to do live events like this in quarantine, they're doing a bang-up job, and they have free macaroni, which sets them above, I think, just about everyone else.
It should be noted they fed us.
Yeah, yeah. These are good things.
Best gig of the year already.
The best gig of the year already. I totally agree. This is another pandemic song, and this is called "Waiting for the End of Days." In line for the medicine, the toilet paper and the wine. never had so much time on my hands in my whole adult life. And all my albums are in order. I clean closets I ain't cleaned in years. Maybe I'll take a walk outside and wait for the end of days. And who would have thought, after such an easy winter, we'd be in this predicament? All hope is lost, and the funny thing about it is I've begun to doubt it all. I've been one acquainted with the night. I've been up and back several times, and each circle around feels brand new, till it feels familiar too. I've been accustomed to isolation, and in its naked light I saw the struggle of failure and redemption, and the birth of something more. And who would have thought, after such an easy winter, we'd be in this predicament? All hope is lost, and the funny thing about it is I've begun to doubt it all. Such an easy winter, we'd be in this predicament. All hope is lost, and the funny thing about it is I've begun to doubt it all. In line for the medicine, the toilet paper and the wine. All right. Cheers to you, fellas.
You got it.
Cheers to Powerstation and all the fine folks here who provide free macaroni and who take care of us and make us sound and look, I don't know. I feel like I look pretty good. I don't usually feel that way.
I think you look pretty good.
I think you look pretty good. This is we're called the bar.
Both look good.
I'm feeling a lot of love. I'm feeling a lot. My name is Frank Crutelli. That is Shandy Lawson, and this is Muddy Rivers. And together we're the Bargain. And we hope to see you somewhere on down the line. Thanks to Powerstation and all the fine folks here. And please continue to follow them on social media and check out their other live events and anything that these guys do. Because chances are you may or may not get macaroni. And these things are really positive in this day and age.
Really hammering the pasta.
It's the shtick.
They do other things.
They do other things. I saw the warehouse.
Than feed
There was no macaroni in the warehouse, but there was a shit ton. Oops. of really cool equipment.
Very cool.
Yeah,
You
very
can
cool.
really make Frank very happy by feeding him. That's the take.
I'm a sucker for macaroni. It's a breakfast food where I come from. This is our last song. Thank you very much. Stay out of trouble, you crazy kids. Fight the power. Be kind to one another. We'll see you somewhere on down the line, and thank you very much. This is a song called The Road Ahead. Well, it's been too long since I've heard the hum of the road under the tires. With the radio loud and the windows rolled down and my eyes up in the skies. Feel the breeze blowing round and I'm getting out of town, shaking the dust from these shoes. But I'm thinking of you, watching in my rear view, and I'll see you when it all comes around. Well, the mountains feel like home, and it's the same along the shore, and everywhere in between. Inside the desert sand, or snowballs in my hand, it all feels good to me. But in every city and every town, I kinda wish you were around. You might laugh if you knew that I'm thinking of you, wondering what you're up to, and I'll see you when it all comes around. Well, it's been too long since I've heard the hum of the road under the tires. With the windows rolled down and the radio loud and my eyes up in the sky. Feel the breeze blowing round and I'm getting out of town, shaking the dust from these shoes. But I'm thinking of you, watching in my rear view, and I'll see you when it all comes around. And I'll see you when it all